cracking with the gente on YouTube, man. Thank you guys for tapping back in, showing love, showing support, all that good stuff. Don't forget to leave a like on the way in, leave a comment down under, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the topic of the video. So today's topic, it's gonna be one of those where I read the cases because I know you guys do enjoy these, and I've been slacking on them, so I do apologize. As you guys know that it's been a little hectic on YouTube for the last, I don't know, few weeks to a month, and I've been a little sidetracked doing my thug thizzle. But nevertheless, this is a story about three sureños, one from San Jose, one from Los Angeles, and one from San Diego. The San Jose sureño being from Clanton, which is obviously a Los Angeles neighborhood as well, but they planted a flag in San Jose, so the Clanton member is originally from San Jose. The LA member being from 18th Street, and the San Diego sureño being from Logan 33rd. In which case, they what I don't know what they were doing out here. Obviously, the two homies from Southern California, they're probably visiting. I don't know. That's not in the transcripts. It's not in the facts of the case. None of that good stuff. So I do not know. But it just goes to show. You know what I'm saying? For one, when the homies from down south come up north, it's all love. I don't know why people try to cause friction between the two. I don't know. But so with that being said, let's just get into the statement of the facts and the case. So in December of 2006, the victim, in this case, Robert Ojeda, and his fiancée Isabel Perez went to Marina Foods shopping center in San Jose. Perez was driving the car with Ojeda in the passenger seat. Their 2-year-old son and their friend Deborah Delgadillo were in the backseat of the car. When they got to the shopping center, Perez stopped the car to let Delgadillo out to go to the Marina Foods, while she and Ojeda drove toward the cigarette store. As they were driving in the parking lot, Ojeda said, "Stop the car." That guy said my name. Perez stopped the car, and Ojeda got out. As Ojeda was standing by the car, Perez saw two Hispanic men approaching him. The two men were later identified as Roberto Herrera and the defendant. Herrera said to Ojeda, "Are you from the south side?" Ojeda said, "No, I'm from the east side." Herrera and Ojeda shook hands. Ojeda reached out to shake the defendant's hand, and the defendant did not take it. Ojeda said, "What's up? You're not gonna shake my hand or what?" Herrera then pulled out a small handgun to Ojeda's head and shot and killed him. Herrera and defendant quickly walked away from Ojeda and got into a Cadillac Escalade that the defendant had driven to the shopping center. Omar Ramirez Solorio, who had been in the back seat on the drive to the shopping center, was now in the driver's seat and drove Herrera and the defendant away from the scene. Also in the car at the time was Florencio Escalante, who had been a victim of a gang-related shooting a week prior. Defendant was happy and laughing and said, "Let's go get another and let's celebrate." The defendant was a member of Logan 33rd, a Sureño gang from San Diego. Solorio and Herrera were members of Clanton, a Sureño gang. Escalante was a member of 18th Street. Sureños and Norteños are rival Hispanic gangs that commit crimes ranging from assaults to robberies and murder. Each gang has its own subsets, and Clanton members are known to spend time with other Sureño gang members who are not from Clanton. There was evidence of 10 prior offenses committed by Clanton members, including assault, auto theft, and attempted murder. Sureños are often called... Actually, I'm going to skip all that stuff because it's the whole, what we all basically know. So yeah, I'm going to skip that. The victim in this case, Ojeda, was a member of the Norteno gang. On the day of the shooting, Ojeda was wearing all black clothing with K-Swiss shoes that had red stripes on them. K-Swiss has been known to mean kill Sureños when I see Sureños, and red associated with the Norteno gang. The Marina Foods shopping center where the shooting happened is known as Norteno gang territory. Salvador Reyna, defendant's neighbor, heard defendant and Solorio talking about going buster hunting, saying they were going to smack some Northerners around, to say it in other words. The prosecution produced ample evidence to support the theory that the defendant aided and abetted Herrera in the commission of the crime. Specifically, defendant was a member of Logan 33rd, a subset of the Sureño gang. Herrera, the shooter, and Solorio, the getaway driver, were members of Clanton, a subset of the Sureño gang. Escalante, a passenger in the car with Herrera, was a member of 18th Street, a subset of the Sureño gang. Escalante had been shot in a gang-related incident that occurred on November 27th of 2006. Before the shooting in this case that occurred on December 3rd of 2006. On the day of the killing, defendant and Solorio were heard talking about going buster hunting or looking for Norteno gang members to attack. The Marina Foods shopping center was considered Norteno territory. When Herrera and defendant arrived at the Marina Foods shopping center, they walked around together for approximately 10 minutes without entering any stores. The defendant knew Herrera had a gun with them. The victim was wearing shoes with red stripes, and the color red is associated with the Norteno gang. Just before Herrera shot the victim, he asked him if he was from the south side, meaning Sureño, to which the victim responded that he was from the east side. After the shooting, Herrera and defendant went immediately back to the car, where Solorio was waiting in the driver's seat with the car running, ready to leave. When Solorio drove the car away from Marina Foods, defendant did not appear to be surprised or upset, saying, "Let's go get another and let's celebrate." The evidence at trial was sufficient to support defendant's conviction under a theory of aiding and abetting. Defendant was not only present at the scene, he acted with Herrera in surveying the parking lot for victims. Knew Herrera had a gun, was heard talking about looking for Northerners to attack, and showed no surprise after the shooting while fleeing from the scene. Based on the evidence, the jury could reasonably conclude that defendant Herrera, Solorio, and Escalante, all members of the Sureño gang, went to a non-Norteño gang territory looking for Norteño victims in retaliation for the shooting of Escalante that occurred a week prior to the crime in this case. So with all that being said, man, that's usually how it goes when the homies from down south come up north. That's like I said, it's never any animosity. It's never it's never bad, to be completely honest with you. I've never had an instance where the homies from down south come up north and it's any type of an issue ever. It's always love. It's always, you know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy when I hear all these stories about, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are separate and whoop-de-whoop. It's like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? You guys, I'll let you guys tell it, basically. But I wanted to put this out there, man, because it's just, for one, that reason, you know, the whole, oh, you know what I'm saying, there's friction, there's animosity, whoop-de-whoop, all that good stuff. And two, this is one of those cases where not only is it Los Angeles, but it's also San Diego. So it was really, you know what I'm saying, Southern California and upstate that were doing their thing together. And I don't say that to glorify it, because obviously it's never a good thing when somebody loses their life. I'm not praising them. But what I am saying, man, is that there is unity on the streets. It doesn't always have to be behind the walls. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, don't let the internet divide the people. And I don't only say that to the Sud. I say that to the North too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but without saying too much, I'm saying a lot. But yeah, man, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if the video was too long, or too short, actually, because I did leave out a lot of details, but I just wanted it to be straight to the point. But if you guys do like the longer videos where I put more detail into it and all that good stuff, obviously, if that's all the details that I can give, that's all I'm going to give. But on this one, I could have given a lot more. I just decided not to. So, yeah, let me know, man. So, again, I hope you guys liked the video. Hit a like if you did. If not, hit the dislike. It's all good. Leave a comment down under. Just show some love, show some support, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. And like I always say, the goal is to make it out the hood, not stay in it. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one.